Stop the presses. It's Bill Mealater in the Real Fake News room with this week's report. With all the major storms we're getting these days, Waffle House restaurants are often used to gauge the magnitude of disasters in the Southeast. It's called the Waffle House Index. If a store is open, your community has been spared. If the Waffle House is open but has a limited menu, you're probably gotten some damage. And if the store is completely closed, you're in a disaster zone. Now, by the way, this is not to be confused with the Taco Bell Index. Here's this week's Are We in the Future or What? Doctors dealing with dying patients have long had problems with breaking that news to them. But now, they're relying on artificial intelligence to help them deliver bad news and talk eloquently during clinical interactions that need to be sensitive and honest. Just the thing for a robot. Here's a short excerpt from one of those interactions just last week.
Hey, here's the deal. You're sort of going to croak.
Oh, God.
This year's Burning Man festival was evidently pretty ho-hum.
Oh, man.
In celebrity news, Friends star Jennifer Aniston has revealed the biggest change that she's noticed since turning 50. And Todd Palin has filed for divorce from his wife. Remember Sarah Palin?
No.
The former governor of Alaska?
Oh.
Todd figured out what the rest of us have known for years, that she's a crazy bitch. Todd cited an incompatibility of temperament between the parties such that they find it impossible to live together as husband and wife. Now, to understand these legal terms more thoroughly, we called our Real Fake News lawyer, Mr. Cohen, for a clarification. Manny, what do these terms mean?
She's a crazy bitch.
Oh, nice.
Researchers studied 260 native Hawaiians and found that hula dancing significantly reduced their risk of heart disease. It's inexpensive. All you need is a grass skirt and a couple of shells to cover your... The scientists did warn, however, that one extreme side effect is that it can turn you into Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, God.
And we already have one too many of those, for sure. LeBron James has lost his efforts to trademark the term Taco Tuesday.
What?
Those trademark offices must be someplace near Cleveland. And finally, China has cloned its first cat back in July. Yep, the animal was made from a deceased British Shorthair's DNA. And while waiting for the DNA people to come and get a tissue sample, the owner kept the dead cat in his refrigerator. Next to some American takeout, I guess. That's your Real Fake News for this week. I'm Bill Mealater. Get out there and have a big one. 'Cause I do.